Hello, kindergartners. It's Super K here to talk about another great behavior support strategy. In the past, you guys talked with your teachers about the zones of regulation. We've talked about the blue zone, the green zone, the yellow zone, and the red zone. But what do these zones mean? How do we feel when we're in these zones? So, I wanted to break it down today. We're going to talk about two of the zones. We're going to talk about the blue zone and we're going to talk about the green zone. Specifically, meaning more examples of those things, I want to talk about what it feels like to be inside those zones. So let's start with the blue zone. And I snuck into Mr. Tass' office and I'm borrowing some of his resources because he has a ton of stuff that help kids figure out how they're feeling and what they can do to fix the way they're feeling. So I borrowed a couple of things. Now, Mr. Taff has some really great pictures in his classroom, so I grabbed some to give good examples of when we're in the blue zone. The first one is of feeling sad. When you're feeling sad, you notice this little girl is crying. She's got her river of tears here. She's in the blue zone because she's feeling sad. She's down. She's not excited, and she's not in her best area for learning. Next, we have a kiddo who's feeling scared. They may be afraid of something that's going on or maybe being afraid to try something new. When you're scared, you're most definitely not in the green zone. You're not ready to do your best learning. Next, I have a student who's feeling lonely. Have you ever felt lonely at school? Maybe you missed a friend, maybe you want to play with somebody, or maybe you'd like to be included in a group that's working on some learning. If you're feeling lonely, you're thinking about other things and you're not able to focus on your schoolwork. Loneliness is part of the blue zone. The last one I have is when you're feeling sorry. If you're feeling like you might have done something wrong or you made a mistake, you might be in the blue zone because you're worried about what might happen or how somebody might feel about what you did. That makes you feel in the blue zone. So, if we're in the blue zone, you've already heard me explain it before, you might not be ready to do your best learning here at Pike Lake Kindergarten Center. We're going to need to think really hard of some strategies to get us back up into the green zone. Now, the green zone can be described as when we're feeling happy and ready to learn. See how this girl's got a smile on her face? She has her instructional tool that helps her focus, and she's ready to learn. Also, you may be feeling proud. You've done your best kindergarten work. You've got your name on it. There it is. You got your name on your assignment. You're really happy of what the work you've done, and you're ready to show your teacher how you've learned. Those are examples of being in the green zone. So how can we take from going to sad, lonely, scared, or sorry, and going into feeling happy and proud, being in the green zone? Well, if we're feeling sad or lonely, we might want to talk to an adult to help us feel better. If we're feeling scared about something we've done wrong or we need some help, an adult is also a great person to include us. If we're feeling lonely, we might want to talk to a friend, or we might want to get included into a group. We might want to ask to be invited in. Also, if we're in the blue zone, we might be feeling tired, you might be feeling sleepy, your body's not ready to learn, you might want to take a break, you might want to eat a snack. Those are all great ways to get our body back in the green zone so we can focus on learning, which is the most important piece at Pike Lake Kindergarten Center. So, I gave you a lot of information today, students. I want you to take it and practice as much as you can. And remember, if you start to feel sad, if you start to feel lonely, and you're not feeling quite ready to be learning at school, talk to your teacher, talk to your friends, find an adult, and then come up with a strategy on how you can get yourself back into the green zone. That's our job this week. Good luck, everyone. Keep working hard.